You still driving? Of course we is. Still driving. All right. Part 4. So beloved say, Rubik cube, put the colors together. The women that went through whatever trimester with you in another lifetime, their souls resonate with you today. You've attracted them, which I have. And you wondering why so many males coming at you, which I have. I'm like, damn. Why so many females? Females that you're not necessarily attracted to in this lifetime, that you couldn't see yourself like, yeah, I wouldn't. You see what I'm talking about? Don't take that as a strike, because you ain't gonna know if it's you or not. I don't display that. I love everything. But in this walk right now, there's ladies that I'd be like, no, they just like wouldn't mix, right? Just like you. We get so trapped in our physical. That's what's called lockdown. So those of you that are that are males that used to be female, and why that attraction? I got a couple that I was like, damn, yeah, understood. What made me equate and drop real quick to it is because, like I said, when you told by a soul that you so much identify, I just don't. It's not me. I just don't. And I'm like, ooh, this is more than here. See what I'm talking about? This more than here, being here. This is a lifetime, because that soul registered this time. I'm not gonna play no games with it. I just don't. See what I'm talking about? And so a lot of you like that. A lot of us, right? Definitely me. Right? Like I said, this is 9 round for me. Why? Purpose. Bringing it out, because I'm gonna say, man, but okay, yes, that's what it means. A soul that did this more than 1, 2, 3 times, in so many ways, if it continues to register to its flow of its DNA Akashi, right, through timeline, it's gonna be patent adherent to itself and not to the body. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, I got this body, and yeah, I got this part that I'm supposed to be this, but in here, I remember what I was, and I watch this, and as that female in that timeline back then, I know I'm a male today, but as that female back then, I died. Something happened. See, I'm getting it? Didn't. And usually, watch this. Usually it don't happen like that. Usually it don't happen like that because you do come back some type of, if you're female, some type of feminine energy to, you know what I'm talking about? Fulfill. Now that could be based on, because like I said, I don't know everything, but I understand that. It could be based on categories, how you left the last time. Suicide, this, that. Don't that make sense? So that's why folks say, don't commit suicide. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You can, you got the free will. But think about, in your mind, common sense. Think about if everything I'm telling you, infinite 8, 9 times, Makes sense. I ain't even make this up. I'm just going with my flow. 9 times, watch this, 9 lives. Ain't them cats. You. Ain't you above them cats? Ain't you above any species we give this mythology to? You see what I'm talking about? It's you. Might have been when you was in a cat head form. Before you got to this perfect form, we expanded with a lot of stuff. You know that because watch them kids' cartoons and stuff. What the hell is this goddamn cat face doing talking over here to my child and stuff? On the cartoon, this day and age. Because one time before, I mean, yeah, the pyramids still say that to the cartoon, to Disney, to Walt, Hitler, and everybody else that went on go there. We the only ones trying to put the spell on it now. So, why now? Why? Biggest thing, get to. Why? Why now, Sean? You can't do that in the trimester of the 50s, 60s. See what I'm talking about? It was done in the 70s because we got to do it. It got to be slow on us. It was done in the 70s, little bit. 70s, the miracle plant, brought a lot of people down out the humanized people again. Wars were going on. See what I'm talking about? Unnecessary war. Vietnam, all that stuff. We seen that stuff. You can lean on it. So uncalled for killing like that. Publicly and da-da-da. Can you imagine what that was doing to so many souls and stuff like that? So miracle thing came in. People in around here that could push the buttons and da-da, make that stuff stop. Started bringing their hair down and stuff. A lot of political people that were part of Woodstock came out to be political and all that stuff. Right? That's why you got so many of them coming out understanding because their souls resonated with that coming right there. Okay. And all you need is right now 60 to 70. We're at 80% right now, I believe. 80%. 80% all on the same page of not same page like yeah we are now of understanding what's going on. And we in a very learnatory, educate, universal. Damn, Sean said for what it is. Rashad already said I hate going over stuff that we've already played, but he's already put it. You know, we're in a university. We are in our own university right now, and we're seeing how many people can teach and facilitate, and it's supposed to be like that. So many of us supposed to be. Now, purpose. Back to the purpose still though. For this timeline, right? Thinking like 7 for this timeline, because the transition, we have to. We're being forced to in so many ways because people want to stick on war. You see what I'm talking about? People want to stick on stuff that, you know, trafficking at the high level and stuff like that, and then has to be exposed. Watch this. What's coming out of the news? Evil wants to take what's going to touch me, what I know, or the ones that definitely going, it's like this. Right now you got your children, your beloved babies out there. Catch them. Oh. So even though let's take out the smart whips. Let's take out these smart kids. Yeah. The brilliant ones. That this stuff, they get a whiff of it. See what I'm talking about? And it dies down. A lot of energy, which is not effective no more because that's why I don't do what we do in front of that stuff because you're going to be combating it after a while anyway. And they've already put us in a point where that nothing can be hidden under them in so many ways. So what Most High showed me is nothing, I don't want nothing hidden. Even though they try to hide you, do you understand they learning from you? Do you understand? And even as they continue learning from you, those fools jumping off their boat. More and more and more. That's why you here. And I'm like, yeah, I got you, Most High. I've been had that. I just, wanted to know when they gonna stop thinking they can get in my heart and all this other stuff. I do fine without them. Like many of y'all saying, man, you one of a vanilla beloved, you know. Lovely, thank you. You do so well. As a kid, that's all I was with, myself. Who could you rely on? Who was your biggest supporter? Who was your, if it wasn't her and it wasn't him? And then when I got around siblings and stuff, and they seen that, damn. Only thing it was, oh, that's my big brother. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Oh, he, that's it. But give a hoot and I knew that. Shit. I had to go mess with my auntie them. You know what I'm saying? My auntie had more love for me than all them folks. And then when she went through her thing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's always been that. But I say that because that make it easier. Don't think those of you that ain't got people that love you and all that stuff, don't get on that. You ain't supposed to be worrying about that right now. You look what the trimester of, I'm telling you, giving the gems. You're in the 9th right now. You know what I'm talking about? So it's not that you don't want to love nobody or you, eight times, man. You see what I'm talking about? Can you imagine how much love I went through, didn't go through, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm talking about? So that's why when you look at it now and it don't phase you so much, you can let it roll off your back. And when you on your own, when you up on your thing, right? Because when you in your vulnerable state and all that stuff, oh, most definitely, yeah, it's gonna tap you, all right? But it should be more easy and stuff like that because you know your mission, you know your task. So that's more important than anything. So what are you really saying when you're saying that's more important than anything? That what I'm doing for Most High is more important than what somebody else is, you know, wanting, perpetrating all that stuff on this, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to make you feel and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So learning also, you know, don't put your eggs in one basket with anybody. You know what I'm saying? My whole point of this right here is to transform in so many ways those that are working around here doing the stuff that they do, and me seeing it for what it is, and being them folks plug and tap in, you know what I'm saying? But understand that's gonna disturb a lot of people because they think some other thing, or you looking for this, and no, I'm looking for bright minds, intelligent people that don't have to come out that college and maybe don't have that degree and all that stuff, but they got enough on the street knowledge and stuff, what I'm seeing a lot, right, Coach? And also many and stuff that that solidify them too, because we grow to a society that a piece of paper tell you how good and smart you are and all that stuff. Think about that. So you think I don't know why people come at me and why, you know what I'm saying? Because they can take that piece of paper and shove it up their ass. You know what I'm talking about? I think because I got the same piece of paper. You know what I'm talking about? But I got more credibility on myself for my street knowledge, not what I did with that piece of paper, because that piece of paper was just trading. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm that one, yo. So of course I'm supposed to strike young people and stuff that worked hard, even those that worked hard, but the proof is in the pudding, because that piece of paper you see it on the back of walls and everybody in there, it's in the jail. It's nasty. It's violent. It's violating people. It's using its power, abuse of it. You see what I'm talking about? So the piece of paper don't mean nothing. It means you go get that piece of paper, peas in the pod and all that kind of stuff. That's what that means. And that hurt people because they know that's the truth. See what I'm talking about? Show dog, for sure. Whether they rubbed with it, did it with it, getting away from it, it don't matter to me. Still, that piece of paper should have told people, a lot of people, I'm too smart for this. You know what I'm talking about? But it didn't. So then you got to ask yourself, if the piece of paper didn't tell people, I'm too smart to buy into this stealing, thieving, woo, 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 and all this stuff, and my smartness, because I'm listening, looking at myself, I'm like, now there's the same people on these platforms sending me, invest in this and do this and Allstate this and real estate this and that, and that's smart. Yeah, woo, woo. Why these same people that got these same, why they ain't over there doing that same? Either that ain't legit, that ain't viable, that's some BS, people blowing smoke up people, but they all got the, that piece of paper weak. That strike people wrong, man. So I'm talking about, worked hard, spent money for that piece of paper. To say I'm woo, Dr. this and Dr. that and dee woo and woo and PhD this and that. You know what I'm talking about? But you look, it's like, and you happy about that? You don't see this world. And you find out, it's like, yeah, that's what I got the piece of paper for. I got the piece of paper to be like Joker and the Destroyer and step on people's other necks because my neck got hurt and my neck got stepped on and da-da-da. And people told me and taught me, you don't want to get stepped on no more. You da-da-da, do it like this and be gutless and be all that woo-woo and don't care and, you know, woo-woo and heartless and all that. And people bought into it. What did it pay for? Same people now looking at us like the folks that didn't go get the paper, the lunch pail people, the hard workers and stuff like that, people that get careers and all that, looking at us like, why y'all complaining because folks in the street? Why y'all complaining because your family member all on the street, strung out and stuff? Why y'all complaining? Because we done told y'all about that piece of paper. That piece of paper can buy you some intelligence, so you think, some this, that. It's just training, Pacific, and all that. But, hey, there's a reason a rapper came out and they say his name is Common. You can't buy sense, bro. Just can't. Can't buy it. You either got it or you don't. In real talk, we starting to see a lot of people up there who didn't have none. No common sense. It's hard to have common sense when money guides your God. That's what it's about. Money clouds common sense. Money distorts. This ain't what that about though. So the purpose stay on track, bro. The purpose of the point that we making about, because the argument is, are people born inherently certain way, alternate lifestyle? And my understanding is, like I told you, just use your common sense. It takes the categories of, we know that you can be groomed. That's one, because we see it. It's evident. Being hurt, groomed in that way can make you go that way. But you're not necessarily liking it. You just was groomed that way and you know no better. One. Being born that way. In the first trimester, no, there's no way. See what I'm talking about? Because you're the first thing, your first light. So you're going to be who you are. Now, what's going to dictate that? Now, the newborns, that's why, this is why we here, beloved. Watch this. Makes sense, watch this. It's taught now. This is taught now so that you'll know automatically what you're looking for and when the newborn come out, because you now in your godship of parenting, father and mother, and not of institutionalized of thought with training and Okay, so importance of it is to be able to analyze and know and believe it or not, there was women, and I now can look back and was telling me. I'm like, nah, how you know? Just tell. There's things we see that you're not supposed to see. He come out a portal, baby. He didn't come out you. That's why when it came to flood, it's like, what I'm gonna fight for? It's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just supposed to take care of all of us. That's it. God, learn, teach, take care of. Where's it going? It's been since we've been doing it. Where's it going? Nowhere. But why purpose, understanding, then it won't look as stupid, crazy, uneducated, We stick on purpose. So that the dynamics scientists that come forward and with, it's not hereditary or it's this or that or that. You know it's real like this because look at the common focus that we all view with some of the stars doing the transition with their child and stuff like that. You might not like it. A lot of people might not like it, but it was needed to come and be focused so we understand what we really in dealing with. Because we're not dealing with that. That's just a situation that a family got to go through. Many families have went through. But so glad for that to be prominent so that we know, get to the point of, okay, why is this so much? No, why is this? And the children, you listening like, I really don't identify with who I was portrayed or what I don't. So you analyze that and you're like, okay, that's really coming from your heart. You see what I'm talking about? And your heart is the consistency of the space that always will travel with your soul. That's the tiny speck. See what I'm talking about? Always. Now watch this. I'm convinced in so many ways because of the beloveds that understand our astros and astrology and stuff like that. What is that tiny speck? When you gone and the dust is gone and all that stuff, does that tiny speck mean something, correlate? I swear to God, if it ain't these stars and stuff like that, tell me what it ain't. Because the plasma left on the ground when my body's decaying and stuff like that, that damn, it blue light over, it's like, wow. So that's a determining, because I'm thinking, does everybody have that plasma when that blue? Not necessarily, because think about it. You see what I'm talking about? So if everybody don't have it, then that means is it an evaporation thing where that you already used it up? You ain't coming back no more. See it more, then you land back up into your space. It means something. That's what I'm just getting to. But so you have the beautiful beloved come through, and they don't register with what they are today. An understanding of the evolving human today is important to know. We have enough now of we're equipped enough now with astrology charts. Yeah, I'll be talking the moon and count your we have enough down here too. The mid mothers, that's what's gonna come back. Mid mother and stuff are gonna come back and be able to so much bring in a natural, once again, understanding. So parents will not be, you'll know, you'll be aware. Yep. That's what's gonna be the necessity for the midwives now, is because they're gonna be so trained up and so, they're gonna know. They're gonna know everything. More than you know now. And the doctor just saying, what's the name? And here's Jimmy. And Social Security file folk, you know what I'm saying? All that. More than that. Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. So, point of it, don't be so hard on our human beings expressing themselves in a certain way, teaching, protecting, because you have not traveled in that order ever. Protect doesn't mean you pull back protection to protect their lifestyles. Make sense? Because that's what's happened. I know this because I had to balance out some mothers, right? Because their beloved daughters were alternative, and it shook them. Because they not. And I understood it. I get it, baby. I get it. But I'm sorry to tell you this. You can't throw them away. Not you. I tell them, you can't throw them away. You either gonna learn with this process, or you're gonna pull away. All right, that's your choice. All right, and the child gonna be all right, cause you the one that's confused. You the one. It's not you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It got everything to do with the child. See what I'm talking about? So get in our mind like that and not being demonic towards our kids, because that's why. That's why. You see majority of the reason why the alternative style come in, been on 2 occasions like this. They give it to male, have a baby, male then beat on them, did them wrong, but even before the male that had the baby with, all the males beat on me, all the males cheat on me, all the males had a baby, same thing. I thought having a baby was gonna fix this, right? Nah, still beating on them. Shoot. Give it a woman, older woman too. I hate saying it, but man, you don't need these men. These men gonna be down, and be giving them great advice, no lie, cause they older, so boom, and they on there, and then all of a sudden it turned to, me touching on you, you touching on me, We don't need men. Women's live. You know how it go. I'm just being honest, what it is. And I ain't cool with it. I ain't got no problem with it, because you taking it out from a disturbed man out there getting another, whatever. But then takes it cold. When the problem I have is make it cold against all men. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, don't do that, because I ain't cold against all studs. I know a lot of them. For you too, but be for me too. And it's hard for them, because it's like we competing for the same. I know, but golly, it's a lot of y'all out here. A lot of y'all out. Just tell me who not you on. Whoa, and we just don't see anything wrong play that fair game. We attracted what the other one want and all that kind of stuff. So the purpose is all about those, so we don't harm ourselves so much, because the alternative style gonna continue, but human beings are gonna become so much diverse in so many ways, and it's gonna show. It's gonna come out. Those of you thought there was aliens or that stuff, nah, ain't this different type of genetics that's been made around us, and it's gonna come out. It's gonna show us out, but it can't show us itself and be itself and stuff like that. And we all pent up, got our gun on our hip, ready to shoot what's different. Like, what the hell is? Shoot at it, Jimmy. And then we be just like them folks at Roswell, like, well, damn, if we wouldn't have killed it and shot it so much and stuff, it probably could have told us how we used this thing. And then it take us 50 years to figure out how to use stuff that, we would have kept them alive. They might have, because did they shoot at us? No, they was just abducting us though. But they would bring them back and they would be different. Now you want invasion of the body snatchers and all that, ET, come on. This is real. No trick, this is real. But let me show you something. Put some common sense on yourself, please. Please. Some stuff come right now. And do some stuff that me, you, hoo-hoo, and boo-hoo, in fantasy and everything, with our eyes ain't never seen. So, Ship, you just gonna stop right there. Right in front of this Vallejo, nail spa and everything, right? You just gonna hover. Okay. And you gonna beam up that Tesla, the Jeep, the truck. You just beaming them folks in front of all of them. Okay. Yeah, everybody, this is happening. Yeah. Yeah. Now, common on sense. I know what you seen on Independence Day, and I know. Entertain me. I know. Look good. Box office, right? Just sold out. But the real understanding to me, excuse me about that, if I see something doing something like that, I'm driving home. Park the car. Might sit in the car for a little while. Been nice driving. You know, thanks for doing what you did. Sip on that little piece of coffee. Might take the coffee with me if I ain't done. Could be the last time. You know what I'm saying? Just turn the news on. Turn all the social media on. Because I want to sit back and see this shit right here. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Let me see all these F-150, 67, mooch, watt, poop, quack, everything we think we got this going. Yeah. It's beaming stuff up. Like, is that a 747 that just been? Oh my God. All right. But my common sense ain't gonna tell me run on down to the pawn shop, run on down to the gun shop, and get a pew 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 pew. Now everybody understand why we here. It ain't saying be subservient or be, you know, we scared of you. Cause you know, yeah, it's beaming folks up, it's doing things, but I guess you gotta fight for your life to party. We don't want to stop partying. No. But what I'm getting to sarcastically is, if they able to do that and they come among us, which they not gonna do that, but if they was, they been able to wipe us out and take us out. They already among you, yo. Just being real. How much among you in the technology and stuff like that? Nah, I ain't gonna show you fools all this and that. Look what you doing with the little nuclear weapons we gave you about 1,800 years ago. Come on now. Then had this stuff, man. Look what you want to do with each other. I give you technology that can beam. Y'all still. You got a skyscraper up in the damn thing now? Can't give you technology like that. Teleport technology that can teleport your body. Put your consciousness in another thing and operate and bring your conscious back to your thing. Nah, I can't. Some folk got this now. Replica. But I can't give it to all y'all. Y'all dangerous, man. So that's why we here. Die down a lot of this stuff because this technology and this ability is here right now. All right? And so it got to be in hands of people that that are powerful, understand that type of power, and will not abuse it among y'all understand this. Y'all get this? Come on now. So if you lie, cheat, hurt, greed, and all your stuff, your fellow man today, and want to adhere to the 10 Commandments and all that stuff that we got, then why put powerful stuff in your hands and powerful stuff for the masses, for all? You know what I'm saying? Think about how, watch this. Let's close it out on this one. Watch this. Now look at how powerful your phone is. All of us. Damn. My phone, I can get an app like this, get on there and creep on somebody else's phone. I can do this and woo and da with my phone and snoop and snap and Bluetooth and woo and GPS and whoa locate and track and all that. Come on. Common sense on. So you got that little power. Little stalker got that little power. Little hacker got that little power. Them buttons. I'm an engineer. And I'm software. I'm supposed to be rub you up. Come out with all the pictures for all I care. Whole goddamn honeymoon and the marriage and everything. But this don't stop nothing. This rock because this was supposed to be. So you imagine that, folks, with that power to kill each other, and gases and things and and sit back, and the power to look through and spy and Truman and and you know what I'm saying, shows. And so think about them beloveds, right, Dr. Greer? That we know, that look at us and study us, and it's y'all taking the whole town up in there, y'all didn't. Is that Hilton going up? Yeah. I wouldn't give you no power either. And look at you and abort the ones that they know. Yeah, you ain't about nothing. We're gonna go and teleport you. Nope. Nope. Go on get him. Nope. Go on get them. Nope. Go on get them. They ain't on board. Go on get them. Go on get them. Snatch them. They don't believe me. Sean sitting up there down there telling them, we ain't sent this food down here. No buzz coming went up there. And, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. We ain't do this for no reason. And it wasn't just Sean. So, that's our point, that's our reason. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. One monkey don't stop no show. You try to spew that, you know, DEAF, DEATH on you and stuff. They permeated it. I seen that psychology there. Man, mine is a terrible thing to waste. Pac should have knew better. He's very smart, very intelligent. Very, very. Biggie, it was just like you said, he ain't trust inside there. But to be and do what he had to do, he got boom. But he knew. And what I'm saying is intelligent to the psychology to know the game of the Cupid, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny, I'll leave it as this. It was funny how I was telling mine, grasp more and understand that Alexander the Great, what pushed him, what filled him, what molded him to be considered great. That's for all men right here. It starts with our mothers. We know this. I never wanted to be considered a mama's boy. So therefore, I did things to bring me off the cuff of that, being looked at perfect, because I got ostracized with people that I wanted to be around in that lane like that. Oh, you a mama's boy, you wearing, like, you know, she used to dress me to the T on clothes that kids would wear today, hush puppies and dick rub, you know what I'm saying, and alligator shoes and whatever it was back then. I was wearing that stuff, and I was, and because I was fitting in with people, and then the folks that I wanted to fit in is the ones that didn't have, because them were the real ones. You know, we understand that, right? And to me, and so fighting against that, right, in so many ways, pop lock and all that came out, breaking, da-da-da. And so a dress code came about, the baggy pants, da-da-da, which all the parents didn't understood. That was like gang or dancing. And don't stay away from them stuff. They stay away. So we understood, you know, you get about $20 or so, you can get you a 4-pack of them pants, each color and stuff. So I would have my attire outside ready to go, based off the stuff she put me in and stuff like that. So you adhere to that kind of stuff. And then I always like that, going over there and then get beat up though. But that was the code of, yeah, we got to knock the political correctness off you. So it was understood too, and which helped well, because when you go back to the other side, you over there dusting them fools off. That was the beauty. So I say all that because for a lot of us that don't have that figure, that father figure in their life, right? Yeah, knew that would come around. And that plays a part. And then the mother being disconnected because job, da da da, woo. And then mother figure being not corresponded with dads, fathers, men, period, plays a part. Having that friction between father, daughter, that friction if it's not good, friction between mother, daughter, has to be some type of good connection between something connected to the parental for the child not to be in a cycle of tendencies and trends of that we trend and normalize and stuff like that. I.e., single house home, mother can't raise a baby, man, all that kind of stuff, right? These things that have layman up, these things have a profound effect on the direction that we go. Why I'm bringing it back? Because it starts with the parents. That's what we always talking about, right? I always want to stem it back there. It starts with the parents. Always, always. And the child being affected, I think what the soul is looking for right now out of me is us understanding the effects that our lives have on our children. They're watching us now. They're reading us now more because of, and we should know this, because of what's around us. We're not attentive like we were to be excited about anything. Think about that. If it ain't hey, you going to the Frankie Beverly concert, or hey, Juneteenth, or we're not. See what I'm talking about? We out of, think about it. It makes sense. Because we created time. We created schedule. We created. And so what's overlapping us is that aura of, yeah, time is important to you, but time is doing this for all of us. We're that, the capability to manipulate, orchestrate, operate, develop your time within time. A lot of us finding more time. Exactly. Making time work with us rather than time working against us. And it's like, I didn't have enough time. I'm not on time. Yeah, that's crazy. You is time. So I'm talking about. Hard for some, watch this, because we still, some of us masses, connected to the schedule of time. Girl, I got to get at work at 9. Man, I got to get up tomorrow, so I can't stay up that late. So I'm talking about, now you can stay up however long you want. Just make sure you reserve enough time for your rest. So I'm talking about. But we know how we've gotten in our mind, man, I got to lay down at 8. You know why? Because by 10, I'll fell asleep. Why is that? Because I know Sean. I'm finna watch me some Sanford, fall asleep. And might have to be thinking about this. I got some content I want to make tomorrow. See what I'm talking about? Now you bring in meditation and prayer. That's perfect. We don't always use it, right? But it can complement. Okay, I gotta go to sleep. I want to go to sleep purposely, because I know what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So then you sit down, you meditate, you pray, alleviate space that's clogging and cluttering up in this time right now. For what? Because I got time that I got to reserve for my rest. So unclog that. My time. So y'all right on it. Y'all, I mean, we answering the questions, and I mean, not questions, but the process of it. Then you seeing it for its reality, and it might be playing out strange and crazy, but it's what's gonna go. It's what's gonna actually, it's what's happening now. Whether you know people, I got y'all reading me now. I got so many reading me now and know exactly what to say tomorrow or whatever. So I bring that up because when beloved say, and then it's been seen already, shown commercial-wise, us, social media, actual commercial TV. Commercial, a guy walks in on a girl, and they can read people's thoughts as they walking in, and people got they Jumanji, do the same thing. Don't let nothing stray you wrong, man. This is exactly how they're gonna be. Now, are we gonna get to where it's actually look like that and that? No. Nothing in our reality that we make entertainment is gonna look nothing like that. It's gonna feel like that. Walk in, no, you know it. Excerpt from Star Wars. Obi-Wan Kenobi, them, and he meets Skywalker, and they go into the bar finally. And as soon as he walk in, Obi-Wan Kenobi can know everything. Like, no, he ain't nothing around nothing but bounty hunters and killers and everything. But they there for a specific reason. Now he training Skywalker. Skywalker don't know nothing. He green as hell. Skywalker ain't sure. Okay, I ain't never been here. But Obi-Wan Kenobi knows, man, this is a hellhole, folks. We here for a reason. And he sure got to kill some folk, do this or something, mind Jedi. But he done read everybody up in there, know their intentions and everything. So there was a commercial that I seen, about 6 months ago. Had that same scenario, but in our modern day time. It was in a bar. So like meeting friends, and one thinking about money, one guy thinking about sex and her. She saying to him he ugly and all this is about Jumanji. And I'm like, yeah, we get it. We make fun of it and all that stuff. But that's our reality. So that's true to the confirmation to you oracles and to you seers and all that stuff. Many of you, we still got time. Many of you, some of you've been hidden, right? For the purpose of understanding that, people are going to think you crazy and all that kind of stuff. And good for you, what you've done to preserve yourself and, keep that within you. And you did a good job. And then for those of you that have been exploited or out there, whatever, good job to you because you're still here. You've learned a lot of things on your journey here. So I want to understand that. No money hold no strike to nobody. But many of you here now in a position where you have babies and stuff like that, and, you have no worries. You really don't, because your babies, the babies that we have in the day, so beautifully equipped inside that they're inner. Don't you keeping attentive? They ain't got nothing to do with right or wrong. You keeping attentive to their spirit. You know what I'm saying, and to their awareness and awakening to it, and not prohibiting it, but not letting it get so out of control that you understand that their spirit at the young age can override. Yeah. That's why I'm scared of social media and stuff. Can override their physical. You know what I'm talking about? And what I mean by that is, when you have child that has no issue of being influenced, right? It's nothing on you. It's on the factor of that spirit is new, and somebody that is older is able to, you know what I'm talking about? Ain't got none of you. That spirit that's older has a mechanism within them to, you know what I'm talking about? So just think of the Harry Potter, right? Before Harry Potter knew anything about what Harry Potter, there was see what I'm talking about? Older spirit did. Okay, And so when Harry Potter, as you go on with the trail and all that stuff, Harry Potter around other kids that are, why? Because them older spirits, school, Harry Potter, knew of this. You see what I'm talking about? So that's why the training of now today, you being not so much of a master, but you being able to see if your child are aware, hypnotized, by somebody else. See what I'm talking about? Spirit-wise. Because watch that. You already know the signs of the pedophilia, see what I'm talking about? The old regular perverted. You know the signs to look for. Now, they didn't even got included with the individual like Smurfs, the the googly guy. Woo, woo, woo. You see what I'm talking about? Magical guy. Might not be so extra with it. He just know about energy and taking it and da-da-da. So why not work with the petty, the cannibalistic, the keep riding. We're here for a purpose. Know it. 3 up, 3 down. Keep enlightening. So many of y'all know. We just keep spreading, especially you 2-2s, all right? This is the protection going forward, all right? For all layers. Why? You thinking, many of y'all thinking you know the sides, and some of y'all can see and you know who's gonna side. You know of the powerful side that's gonna be on side. But the masses and all that stuff, you don't know. You don't know. So that's why the prescription goes so healthy forward for all, because their sides is gonna be on the right side. They don't know it right now. They don't even know half what the hell I'm talking about until they go and research and be like, okay, he said this movie, said this, and they start piecing together. That doesn't mean they're gonna get it today, tomorrow, tonight. It's gonna take a while, because it's something that has to resonate within your soul and your spirit. That's why we keep doing the music, because it resonates. The velocity of frequencies, like Miss Lou say and all that, certain frequencies, when you hear them telling me to listen to certain frequencies, 432, 9, da-da-da-da-da-da, purposely, because you tuning in that, boom. It's no different than, all you doing is, imagine this the inside of my body, right? And out of focus, out of things. So you listening to bowls, like my beloved do. Doom, doom, doom. What purpose? Because I can't hit your bones inside it. Because I can't hit your bones inside that. You automatically resonate if you loud, right? And you go like that down your ribs and all that, right? Many of y'all, yeah, sure, you right. Yeah. You play that, what's that, xylophone or whatever that thing is? Them different keys like that. Piano, same thing. Same thing. Our bones. Okay. And then just call your spirit deep in your bone marrow. And what's that? Your bone marrow and all that stuff? What we talking about? Your blood. That's it. Your blood. How your blood, that rich blood travel. How it traveling? Okay? You know how we do out here. Beautiful day, Most High. We made that. I'm gonna go ahead and cubby up, yo. Find out looking. Ooh, I've been in the house, clean it up. And when you go in the house and stuff, man, fix something or something. I got some stuff that's broken out here. Or do something, man. Put a tag on something. See, let me know you steady on. I hope that dog, I'll be like, Duke, I'll just bite somebody. I just want some blood in your fangs so I can just parade, put a damn birthday gift on you or something like that. Y'all be sound out there and keep doing what y'all doing, knowing what you're doing for the future. What you do for today in your life today, like we say, it's more than just the future of in your existing timeline now. Many of y'all supposed to be philosophers and teachers and stuff like that to facilitate so the infinite 8 continue to run smoothly. Take that in context. What's your purpose, disciples? All love to the 3s. Boom. Didn't know. 144. What you here for? Y'all should already know. Let's keep pushing. Love and love and peace.